Makgeolli. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Figured it'd be a funny way to start the video, right? Take a little swig of some Makgeolli right out of the bottle. If you guys don't know, Makgeolli is fermented rice wine, and it's very sweet. Well, not very sweet, but it's kind of got a sweet flavor to it. And also, because it's fermenting alcohol like continuously, it has carbonation, natural carbonation, and so it fizzes. And so when they sell it in the store, a lot of the times, you know, the fizz actually comes out of the plastic cap. And so when you buy it, they give it to you in a plastic bag, so it doesn't like go all over the place. But yeah, this is dangerous stuff. I'm gonna let you know right now. It's very cheap. This bottle goes for 1,300 won in a convenience store like 7-Eleven or something like that. Some places sell it cheaper. I know a grocery store near my place that sells it for 900 won. And just to give you reference of how much that is, 1,300 won is maybe $1, maybe $1.05 or something like that. 900 won, maybe 75 cents, 78 cents, something like that. So this is a pretty big bottle for that price. 750 milliliters. You know, this is more than a can of beer, and a decent sized can of beer. Yeah, and also I believe Makgeolli is a little bit stronger in alcohol content, and you don't taste the alcohol. You don't really know that you're drinking alcohol, and that's the other problem about it, is because people will just drink it like it's soda or juice or something, and next thing they know they black out or they're puking or whatever. And so yeah, anyways, how are you guys doing? It's been a while since my last video. Oh, excuse me, carbonation coming up. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, and yeah, just wanted to do a new vlog. You know, I'm overdue for a new vlog. So let's see. First thing is the style. My style hat, you can see here. Style. Ding. All right, I've got like lint and shit on it, but whatever. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, style. In Korea, a lot of people wear these snapback hats, and they have like funny sayings across the top, like, I don't know, there's one that just says F-U-C-K, there's other random stuff, boy, it just says boy, and then underneath here it says girl. Yeah, so that's just like the popular thing to do now, is wear these kind of hats. I think K-pop videos really helped push that style, and like most of Korea, everyone is kind of into a conformist style of like fashion and whatnot, and so people buy these hats up like crazy, and I just thought this was funny, just like style. Like, I don't have style. So yeah, anyways, well, oh yeah, maybe, is this style? Is this matching? I have no idea. That I have no style, but I'm wearing a hat that says style. Yeah, so anyways, I digress. New video and new intro. What do you guys think about the intro? The intro animation that says the Adventures of Cory, and it has music and stuff. I made that last night, just kind of, I wanted to make some kind of an intro video that's, you know, going to be the intro for all my videos here on YouTube, and just kind of whip that one up real quick, and you know, just something cool to look at before my ugly face comes onto the camera and starts talking about whatever, like style and alcohol. And so hopefully you like it. If you do, let me know in the comments. If you don't, let me know in the comments. If you have suggestions for something, let me know in the comments. But anyways, let's see. So what has been going on? Oh, did you hear that? I have dogs. I have dogs here. I'm dog sitting. Actually, let me start with that. Hey, Ozzy, come here. Okay. I am dog sitting for my relatives that live here in Korea, and this is Ozzy. Ozzy, say hello. Ozzy, little Ozzy boy. Ozzy, what's this? What's the camera? This is Ozzy, like Ozzy Osbourne, yes. And Daisy, come here. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Okay. And this is, oh, her eyeball looked like it was coming out. This is Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Hello. Hello, you and your rainbow. Rainbow. I put this in there just because of the whole no doma thing and California. Yay, good for California and everywhere, and no doma. But yeah, so her hair is a mess. I'm supposed to put this up in some kind of like hair like braid thing here, and it keeps coming out, so I just gotta make it more tight. But this is Daisy, and that's Ozzy. Ozzy, Daisy. Ozzy, Daisy. Alright. Yeah, they are half brother, half sister. I think they have the same mom and different dads or something like that. But yeah, anyways, I've been dog sitting for about almost a week now, and my relatives come back. They went to Guam, and so they come back in a day, tomorrow. They come back tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and then they're going to take the dogs back. So I won't have dogs anymore. But it was really cool having them here. It just sucked that while I was teaching, you know, I had to go to work, and I'm at school for 8 hours or 9 hours straight, and then I have to come home and I make sure, you know, they didn't wreck the house, and they did a few times, and poop everywhere and stuff like that. Thank God they didn't poop everywhere, but yeah, they did climb into stuff and rip up papers and whatever. So, but yeah, that's just what dogs do, right? Anyways, let's see. Humidity. This is what I wanted to talk about. It's freaking humid here in Korea. I have the window kind of cracked open. I have it shut a little bit. And there's one right here too that actually shut because it was raining on me. It's been raining all day. We are now into rainy season. I got soaking wet this morning just walking across the street to find a taxi cab to take me to school. So I taught class with soaking wet pants, soaking wet shirt, and soaking wet underwear. And I wasn't the only one in there that was soaking wet though. That was the good thing. I was in good company. All the students were soaking wet. The umbrellas just didn't do anything. It was downpouring like crazy. And part of this that I was going to talk about is the humidity. Humidity level is out of the roof here in South Korea. It is freaking hot because of the humidity. If there was no humidity, it would be okay. It would be bearable. But man, humidity, it feels like you're sweating. You take a shower, you step out, you're immediately sweating. And it's just miserable. Like I haven't slept with a blanket or sheets, I don't know, in several weeks. 3 weeks, something like that. 4 weeks? Yeah. But anyways, humidity is crazy, and the crazy part about hot weather and humidity is the public school system and the way they allow you to use the air conditioner in the school. So I'll tell you right now. It was hot for quite some time. 1 second. Ozzy, get down. Down, come here. Sorry, he's jumping on things. Yeah, okay, so the public schools are run by the government, government offices. District office controls the school, and the district office gets controlled by the government, headquartered, you know, in Seoul. And so all the money, all the funding, all the resources gets distributed outward, you know, to the different schools and stuff from the government. And the government says that you have to conserve energy, so you can't use the air conditioning all the time. And when you do, you can only use the air conditioning during certain times and at certain temperatures. So that way you're not overusing the air conditioning system and using more power than needed. So here's the crazy thing. My school, we could have started using the air conditioning 3 weeks ago. They only started using it a week ago. And that's just because they wanted to cut back on some money and save some money, so let's just make everybody suffer. All the students are sweating, everything. So luckily there's fans, you know, but the fans only does so much when it's so humid outside. You definitely want the cold air conditioning. But so when my school finally started using the air conditioning systems in the school, they limited the usage big time. So you are only allowed to use the air conditioning on the 4th floor only from 8:40 a.m. till 9 a.m. It's only 20 minutes of air conditioning, and you could only use it at 28 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that calculates to, but it's not cold. It's cool. Yeah, so you want 25 degrees or less for an air conditioning system. I say 24 or 23 for nice cold air, but yeah, the government says 28. I'm sorry, actually the government says 26, I think, 26 or 27, but my school, to cut down on their power usage, they set it at 28. You might as well not even turn the air conditioning on at that point. It's just crazy. But so then, so 8:40 to 9 o'clock, and then everybody had to wait till 11:30. So from 11:30 until 12:10, you were allowed to use the air conditioning in the entire school, all floors. And then from 12:10, it stops because that's when lunch starts. And then you could turn it back on at 1 o'clock when lunch is over, and then 1 o'clock to 2:30. So for an hour and a half after lunch, only at 28 degrees. And then after that, it's shut off. They control it from the office. So you could try to mess with the dials and the buttons and try to make it colder. Like I kept trying to do that. I was like, come on, 24, 23, and then it would go boop, 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 right back to 28. And I'm like, no, someone's controlling it from the office. And then at 2:30 sharp, they cut it off. It just automatically turns off, and I can't turn it back on. And yeah, so really crazy. Really, really crazy. And this is a big thing here in Korea. People are complaining left and right. And one of the reasons that they are not allowing the schools to use it to its full capacity is because not only to save energy and costs and stuff like that, but also I believe in Seoul there's maybe 6 or 7 power plants, like big power plants, and 1 or 2 of them are down, like they're shut down, like some kind of problem or something. And so we're running on less power plants for the whole city, and so it's crazy. And so when you do come into air conditioning here, like in a convenience store or on the subway, it's a blessing. It feels so good. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I'm just rambling about stuff. Next thing, summer camp. Summer camp. So this is one of the reasons why I have not been making vlogs for the past 2 weeks, is I've been working on summer camp materials. 2 weeks ago, I had to basically come up with a lesson plan in 2 days' time, and I had to make lesson plan for 10 days worth of classes, and it was for 3rd grade and 4th grade. Now, I've never taught 3rd grade, I've never taught 4th grade. I only teach 5th and 6th, so the levels are different, but I basically created one lesson plan for Monday through Friday for the summer camp for 3rd graders, and then I duplicated it for the 4th graders, and then I adjusted all the content to the 4th grade level, so it's a little bit higher in their English level. So that helped. That was kind of easy. But now, I'm sorry, I created the lesson plan, submitted it to the director, who's actually my 5th grade co-teacher. She loved it. All the other co-teachers loved it. They loved that there was very little materials, like cost-wise, because we do have a budget in what we can use, and it doesn't come from the school. It comes from the money that the students pay the school for the summer camp to enroll them. And so we have to spend all that money. And luckily, all my plans are fun. They're awesome. They have really good content, good lessons, good games, good activities, that kind of stuff. But we're not using a lot of the money, and so that gives us a buffer so that we can buy like snacks and other cool things, drinks and fun stuff. And so I believe this summer camp is going to be really fun. And summer camp, just to let you know, is not like camp back in America where you go to a lake and there's like cabins, and the kids go to the cabins and they have bunks, and then there's like canoeing and basket making, and Jason Voorhees comes and kills everybody. It's not like that. It's summer school, but they call it camp because it's, I don't know, during summer break. So they're going to be the only kids in the entire school during this time, and it's supposed to be really fun, like camp, so I guess that's why they call it camp, summer camp. And so, yeah, the cool thing though with summer camp is I only have to be at school for 2.5 hours. It's from 9 o'clock until 11:30 a.m. And then, so there's 1 hour of teaching, 30-minute break, then 1 hour of teaching again. And those 2 hours that I'm teaching, it's like games and fun stuff and you know, coloring and building stuff and whatever. But you know, obviously the main objective of summer camp is English summer camp. And yeah, so I will be teaching, I will be reinforcing stuff, doing, you know, CCQs, eliciting information, all that stuff, you know, supporting, questioning, all that stuff. But yeah, summer camp, that's what I've been doing, and that's the materials that I've been generating for the past 2 weeks, and that is why I've been too busy to vlog. I apologize. Next, so after summer camp, I have 18 days straight of paid vacation. Or I'm sorry, I take that back. 14 days of paid vacation plus 4 days weekend. 4 days of weekends. So, so that equals 18 days of free time. I can do whatever I want. And a lot of my friends are going to Thailand. Some are going to the Philippines. Some are going to China. I think a few are going to Vietnam and Cambodia. And many others are just kind of staying in Korea, and they're doing a staycation in the country only, visiting different parts of South Korea. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing. I do want to travel, but my budget is really tight because of my student loans. So we'll see. Maybe I will go to Thailand or the Philippines. I don't know. But if that does not work out, then I will definitely do a staycation thing and visit different areas of South Korea and do stuff. No barking. Let's see. 2 last things. Let's see. Okay, so I have a new bike. I bought a new bike. It's a hybrid street road bike, and it's very similar to the one that I had when I lived in Washington, D.C. But the one I had in Washington, D.C. was very expensive. Now the one here that I bought is the same quality. It's almost the same exact bike, like identical. Wheel size, frame size, seats, handlebars, everything. The gears. But it is 75% cheaper. And I guess that's just because of the brand or something. But whatever, it works. It's a nice bike. It's good quality, and I'm very happy. And I've been riding around a lot on it, and the very first day I bought it, I went riding for 5 hours that night, and I'll tell you, having not ridden a bike since 2008 and then riding a bike for 5 hours straight, like all over Korea, just saying straight up, my taint hurt so bad the next day. My taint was in pain. It hurt to sit, it hurt to walk. Yeah, so I had some taint pain, but it went away real quick. Like the next day it was gone. The next night, I mean, and then I went bike riding again for a few hours, and then I've been riding my bike for a few hours every night, but I won't be riding my bike tonight just because it's raining out there. Yeah, it's still pouring rain out there, so no bike ride tonight. But yeah, so new bike, I'm totally stoked. Yeah, oh, and then the very last thing is, I used to be a very big gamer, like hardcore gaming, you know, MMOs, console gaming, and especially PC gaming. And I stopped playing games a while ago just because I was too busy working and other stuff. But I got really bored the other day, and I figured I wanted to buy one of the games that I really wanted to beat, but I didn't have the chance to actually beat it before I moved to Korea. And I sold my Xbox 360 and stuff before I came here, but I bought the Skyrim Legendary Edition for PC here in Korea. It's English. It's the English copy. But yeah, so totally stoked. It comes with all the DLC and stuff like that, and you know, I can play it offline, I can play it online, whatever. And then there's like a ton of mods for the PC. That's why I like PCs. That's just like mods, and just yeah, it's much better. But yeah, so I'm totally looking forward to beating this finally, and it's so far. The storyline is a little bit different just because I think of the downloadable content stuff that came with this Legendary Edition. Anyways, so that's it. Sorry that this video is so long. It's 20 minutes, holy crap. But yeah, hopefully it was entertaining. Hopefully you guys paid attention this whole time. And you know, if you like this video, let me know. If you don't like this video, let me know. Really let me know that. And then also subscribe. Thank you to those who are subscribing and are watching this right now and actually watched it to the end. Alright, I'm gonna go. These dogs, I think, need to go poop or something. So I'm gonna keep drinking my Makgeolli, play with the dogs, play my video game, take it easy for the night. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.